All, welcome to another session with Indian Mom Vlogs. This is Lata here. We'll be talking about Fly Lady kids routines, kids chores, what is the kids chore charts look like, what are the kids cleaning routines, specifically what are the Fly Lady kids cleaning routines I'm using here at my house. So let's get started. So why are first of all routines for kids are really important because they know exactly what to do. That keeps them, they know what is expected for them. You have to clearly let them know what is expected from them, and you have to first of all before that know what you want done in the house. So basically what I did was, whatever was difficult for me initially, I used to take their help. That's how it started, because I couldn't bend, and also taking care of the lower parts of the house, cleaning up the lower parts of the house, the lower cupboards, things like that. But right now this is how, just like you have a morning and afternoon and an evening routine, make sure your kids have an evening routine and a morning routine. Evening routine is the most important routine because it prepares them for the next day, and also when they keep doing it, it comes automatically. We don't have a chart or anything put up anywhere. They have been doing it, and they know exactly what to do. There was once a time when I used to write it on their whiteboards. Each of them has a whiteboard in the room. My son religiously does look at it. My daughter forgets to look at it, but then I would remind and also make sure it is done. So you have to also keep checking. You cannot simply just leave it, just be around and go to the room and say, okay, let's make the bed, and then inspect kind of. So for a typical morning routine is get up, make your bed, wash your face, brush the teeth, change your own clothes, take a shower. Son doesn't take a shower always, so daughter does. So change your clothes. Then once you have changed your clothes, make sure you put your clothes in the clothes basket. So they put it in the washing machine usually, and make sure you come down for breakfast. That is all their work, combing their hair. So that's the morning routine. For my children, extra morning routine is make sure the cat is fed, her stuff is taken care of, plants are taken care of. If I need help with the trash, you have to put the trash out, and also if the cat needs anything done, you have to do that for the cat. So that is part of their morning routine. So it could be different for your family and for your kids. Hello everybody. Hi, thank you for saying hi, Pinky and others. I just saw the messages pop up. And for the evening routine for us, hi Saranya and Sweet Queen. For us, the evening routine is the most important because it prepares us for the next day, and the more you can do it in the evening, the lesser you'll have to do the next day. So make sure it is done. The most important is put away whatever you have taken out. So there is you have to put away your toys, your books, anything you have taken out, pencils you were coloring, crayons, whatever, they have to be put away. Sometimes I would simply, my husband and me, usually he will simply give a warning, and he will say that this will go in the dustbin if it's not put away, and if they don't put it, it will literally be dumped in the dustbin. So if you make an ultimatum, stick to that ultimatum. So if the next time, they will think twice before doing that. So you have to clean up everything, put your toys and books away, make sure your clothes are, hi Fat, salam, make sure your clothes are ready for the next day. So all your school clothes, socks, everything they have to keep ready. Bag is packed and kept near the front door. Snack box is ready. Then after that you have your dinner, you help mother clean up the kitchen, so they sweep, clean up the dining table, under the table they mop the dining floor under the table. They also help mop the kitchen. Mostly these all mopping work my son does. Daughter does helping out with the dishes, putting stuff away. Husband sometimes helps with putting the leftover food into the boxes and putting it in the fridge. That is what he does. Next is brush your teeth. If you are wearing any night clothes, wear your night clothes. I'm not very picky about that. And then we go read a book and tuck in for the night. That is the night routine. So you can start your routines very early on in life. For me, I did delay them because I never heard of this system, but in my house there were routines, but not like these. Now we do these religiously. So for my if it is your child is, let's say, 3 years old, these are the tasks they can do. All of this is coming from a book called the Sidetracked Home Executives. Fly Lady system is actually based on this book written by two sisters. Pinky says आपकी वीडियो देखकर एनर्जी आ जाती है. Thank you Pinky. And Prabhakar says, oh, I lost the message. Hi, because of you I'm also the great fan of Fly Lady method and I like your video very much. Thank you, Prabhakar. So for the kids, you can start them off as soon as they are actually 2 years old. I think I started, but that was not the Fly Lady method, but for my daughter at around 2 years old. Son, I think 3 or 4 years old. So each child will have their own age when they are ready to understand and accept things. So 3-year-olds can get dressed, they can make their beds, they can brush their hair, they can fold tiny clothes, they can clear the dishes, help clear the dishes, they can empty small tiny dustbins, pick up toys before bed. So pick up toys, actually one lady had taught us when we were in the US. So she would make even the around 18 months, like 1.5 years, a little above that, even when they're learning to walk, she will catch their hands and pick up things and make them put back the books they have taken. So that's how my daughter learned, very young. So you can actually start off very early. And a story time. So this is one thing you can, hi Anita, good afternoon. So this is one thing you can start off at 3-year-olds. Now a 5-year-old can do all of whatever has been told according to the book, and also they can set the table, clean the bathroom sinks, clean your cupboards, clean the pet little, feed the pet, dust the furniture, vacuum rooms, put groceries away. For a 7-year-old, that is my son's age, they can also empty the big garbages, they can sweep, help in the kitchen after dinner. That's all he does. School work they can do on their own. He doesn't do much of it, half of it he does, some of it I help. And clean the car. So all this you can expect and make your child do. And the jobs for an 8-year-old child, like washing bathroom mirrors, wash windows, wash floors, mop floors, polish shoes. I mean, my son does all of these right now. So he started at, I think 5 or 6, he started doing almost all of this. Hi Kanyamu. And at 13 you can send them for grocery shopping. They can learn to use their debit cards, they can be learned the financials, they can be learned to make, they can make dinners, they can take care of their bank account and finances and clean the house entirely, not bits and parts. So except for the grocery shopping, my kids do everything. They don't go out. We have been trying that. Slowly we have to push them out of the house. So basically they know they can handle their own bank accounts, they can handle their own finances. we give them their pocket money and things which they need. We told them that you need to buy from the money you have been given, or sometimes relatives will give. Hey Namita, good afternoon. Then you will notice that they won't spend as much because it is money going from their pocket. They know that how much they have, how much they can spend. So it's a good idea to share, teach them all this. Thanks Anita, and thanks Pinky for staying awake instead of sleeping. So yeah, basically these are the chores for kids. Don't think that they can't do a particular chore. Kids, my friend had told me that kids are like kids are not frail. They are not some small babies, that who cannot do stuff. They are actually simply just like us. So like we can understand things, they can also understand things. So it doesn't matter what age they are. They do understand the same things you understand. Yes, maybe at a different level, but so treat them with respect and talk to them, communicate with them, keep the communications open, and also if make them do work. You are actually not helping them by not letting them do the work. You think that you doing the work is something great, a mother should do that or a father should do that, which is not true at all. You are doing something good by making them do their work, so that when they grow up, they are independent. They know how to prepare their own meals, they take care of their own clothes, and take care of their own house environment. Suppose they go to a hostel, then take care of their own room. When they get married, they know how to handle their own house. You're teaching them life skills, so you need to start that. You can start it off very early. I don't know why we were not taught all this when we were growing up. So I really like this Fly Lady system, and also there's a Fly Lady cat. You can check her channel out, and if you do, just let her know that I have sent you there. We get inspired by looking at these channels, because they give ideas. They make you understand that you don't have to do everything. You can share stuff with your family. They are also living in this house, so they can also help out mom and dad. So and also one more thing is, I have noticed in certain emails that there are a lot of like the spouse is not helping out. So for me, that was a concern initially, but now he helps out. So what I learned, I had watched some other video, and that is what I had learned. In that it was said that don't worry about what they are doing or what they are not doing. Actually, you want the house clean because you are a selfish person. You like it to be clean. So they are not cleaning it is none of your business. If you want it cleaned, you clean it. So that was like a, what do you call that, light bulb moment. So I just kept quiet, and if I had to get certain things done, I would try and do it myself, and not crib about it. Stop cribbing, stop whining, and stop being this person. I'll sit and think, oh, let me see when they will do it. Right nowadays I don't do that. I just have things I need to be get done, and I start doing. Then if I'm not filming, that's when my daughter will come and help. She doesn't like to be on camera, so she'll say, Mom, do you need help with this? And she'll take care of things. Hey Nidya, hi, good afternoon. So and my son, and even my husband, he has totally changed, like a 360 or 180 or whatever you call it. So he comes and volunteers and helps. So from a person who did not like, he would do outside work, not work in the house. So you set an example and everybody will chip in. But when you start whining, everybody will back out. So don't do that ever. So that's it. If you have any questions on the kids routines, do let me know. So these are all the Fly Lady kids routines which we follow at home. This is what all my kids do. And if whatever zone I am doing, if I am doing the cleaning, like say kitchen zone, then I ask my kids to help me in that current zone. So they are much more flexible. They can do the parts which you cannot get to. Give them a toothbrush and sponge and something, and they'll do it very well. So, and that too, it makes they feel very happy, confident that they have helped mom, and they also feel independent. That feeling is so different. And I have noticed when my kids deal with other kids, there is so much you are so confident of yourself, and you are not worried about what they think of you. They are like that. They are very confident. They don't want people recognition too much. When I was growing up, I wanted that recognition badly, but they are so sure of themselves. They don't care if the other person cares about them or doesn't care about them as much. Especially my daughter, she doesn't even care, but son a little. So I think this way of thinking, and also they naturally pray. So prayer based, when they see you pray, I used to tell them you should pray, but I never prayed. So they never bothered about praying or anything like that. The moment I changed and I started meditating regularly, praying, taking care of myself, they started doing the same thing. So anything happens, whether it's to the cat or a financial situation or the world situation, all of them, they will go to their rooms and pray about it. So inculcate these habits in them, because it makes them confident and also make them happy to be alone. I've noticed many children, they can't be alone. They are afraid to be alone. Alone means not alone in the house, alone with themselves. They want constantly toys, or mummy to be carrying them or talking to them. We never carried Tara much because husband wouldn't allow. I would want to carry, but he will not allow. So if they are crying, he will not give attention, negative attention. That's what I learned from him. So don't give negative attention. Give attention to positive things. So they will stop doing the bad things like whining and cribbing and fighting. Those don't even give attention. And setting rules helps a lot. So chores helps build the personality, because they become so independent, so confident. You will notice a change in their studies, in their personality, and especially through the teenage years when they are having a tough time, they are different. So my daughters, I can compare her with her peers and all that. I can see the confidence level, how they are happy with themselves, that kind of thing, while others might be carried away with certain other things. So inculcate that very young. It is a little tough for an older child if you teach things. So if your children are much younger, it is very easier actually, because they just follow instructions. They don't daughter did question a lot, but they will still listen and do it. But once they become older, it is really difficult to put in new habits. So that's it, guys. I am done for today. Thank you so much for taking this time to join on this special session. I thought this is very helpful, will be very helpful for mothers. I have not seen any things of, like when I wanted help on chores and all that, I used to go and search a lot, but I didn't think any of that is actually useful in my house. So I came up with my own things. Like basically it was with, if you need help with something, just ask them to do. That's how it started, and then slowly Fly Lady happened, and then the world totally transformed. So make it fun for them, make it something that a family does naturally, and everybody will enjoy doing the chores, especially the kids. Okay guys, bye bye, signing out. Thank you so much for joining this live session.